you're just now dialing in, please state your name and where you're calling for. We have the live up and going, so if you are on Facebook, you can go ahead and hop on live as well and start your watch parties, sharing the timeline. For those that may not have called in the line tonight, again, if you're just now calling in, please state your name and where you're dialing in from. Lovely from New York, thank you for joining in. So give me just a minute, those on the line, I'm going to address the live viewers. So hello, y'all on the live. I am also on the conference line as well. So I want to thank you for tuning in. While I address those that are on the line, please, if you're on the live, please drop in the comments where you're tuning in from. Start your watch parties, sharing your timelines, get started in about 1 minute. So this is the last chance for those of you on the line to state your name and where you're calling in from. Hello, Louisville is checking in on the live. We got quite a few viewers on the live. So again, if you need to hop on Facebook Live here, right now is the time to do so. Share this with your loved ones. You got about 30 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and get this line muted out. All right, so now that we have those on the line taken care of, hello, Facebook Live, hello, callers on the line. My name is Alicia Goins from Wilmington, North Carolina. And again, yes, Wilmington, North Carolina, we're getting ready for the storm. Keep us in your prayers, and all of those that are affected by the storm, not to be selfish, but keep everyone in your prayers. And again, I want to thank everyone for joining in tonight. Tonight is the Novae Testimonial Tuesday call. Not really used to doing this call. I normally do Money Matters. So this call may be a little different. I'm not going to take up too much of your time. But again, I just want to thank y'all for tuning in. All my live viewers, thank you so much. I'm not a multitasking queen, so I see your comments. I'll probably have to go back later. But welcome. And again, those of you on the line, thank you so much. So let's go ahead and get into this. So again, why are you here? Probably because, you've been following somebody on social media and they've been talking about Novae money works, and you want to hear some testimonials. So that's why you're here tonight. But before we can get started, I just wanted to touch on 5 really quick topics, or 5 really just basically belief points or tips for you, so we can talk about this before we get into some of these testimonials, okay? So this is 5 positive ways to believe, to build your belief in yourself. This is very, very important going into this type of thing. So I felt like it was really, really important to address it. So number 1, we're going to talk about examining your thoughts. Now you have to think about why you want to win, why you want this credit score, why you want this business funding, why you want this extra income. You have to really think about why you want these things, okay? And you got to think about what you're going to do about it, okay? Now, whoever referred you to tonight's broadcast or the call, now they have everything that you need to help you manifest your dreams, okay? So that's number 1. Again, I'm going to be really quick with these. Number 2, you have to take small steps. Now, it doesn't have to be anything big, okay? But you at least need to know the vision. You at least need to know what you want to do. And you got to start with the basics, because here at Novae, we're going to walk you through the process. We have conference calls just like this, not just testimonial calls, not just Money Matters calls, but conference calls that are going to help you actually encourage you and help you hold on to your belief level. Because I'm going to be honest with you, doing this is not an easy process. Sometimes it takes a while, but it's very, very important that you hold on to your belief. So here at Novae, it's not just about, credit scores and increasing your cash flow and going on trips and doing all these different things. We help you hold on to that belief because we believe that is important, okay? So number 3, you got to change your mindset. Now, a lot of time we have these voices in our head, whether it's our voice or there's someone else telling us that things aren't possible, and they're not always positive, but you're going to have to cancel out any self-doubt that you have. You have to get to a point where you're going to ignore those people that think that what you want out of life is not important, or that you'll never get there. This is your dream and your dream alone, and your dreams matter. And that's why you're on the line tonight. That's why you're watching this live, okay? So number 4, you just got to go for it, because life is short. We do not know when something may come along and snatch it away in a moment's notice. okay? I'm gonna get more into that in just a little bit, but you gotta get laser focused on whatever it is you want, whether it's that new car, to start that new business, to, you know, get that deed, whatever it is, you have to be laser focused, I'm sorry. And you got to take a risk and you got to go for it. And number 5 is kind of simple, maybe a little silly, but y'all, you got to walk in it. You got to act as if it is already done. So when you're going through this process, you just got to go ahead and walk in it. You got to believe that, you know what, it's already done. I am a homeowner. I do have my Infiniti QX80. That's my dream car. Like, you just have to go ahead and say that it's already done. Now, a lot of the individuals that I'm getting ready to discuss, they may have had their doubts at first, okay? But they may have thought it wasn't going to happen. Somebody may have told them it never was going to happen, that they probably thought they couldn't do it at some point. But guess what? They did. And that's the main reason you're here tonight. So we're going to go ahead and talk about some of those winners, okay? So congratulations to all the winners that I'm about to talk about. Now listen, there are way too many people. So if I didn't share your testimonial, I'm sorry. If you link with, you know, a Novae leader, they know about this group that they can throw you in where you see tons of these testimonials. So I wasn't being biased. I just picked out some, and even now, I mean, looking at the list, it still may be too many, but let's go ahead and cover them, okay? I got a short period of time, but I'm going to go through them. So let's talk about Raven McDowell. Now, she had repossessions, medical bills, and student loans deleted from her credit report. Now, a lot of times we may be embarrassed about things like that, you know, like repossessions or foreclosures or anything, but you got to face it. It has happened to all of us, even myself. I had repossessions. It was a BMW 750, and I was very, very upset, okay? But it happens. Life happens. But we are happy to report that those things are coming off, okay? So this one was amazing to me when I was going over the testimonials. Nikki Smith. Now, she had a client in Atlanta, Georgia, okay? He actually joined Novae. His hopes were to raise his score from the low 400s, but he was looking for a job. He was out of a job. He was stressed. You know, he's already put in a testimonial group, so I'm just going to be transparent. He was going through that baby mama drama, child support thing, you know, trying to maintain for his family and deal with the typical day-to-day mess. Well, he got linked up with some of our leaders like Sophia Lightborn. And let me just pause for just a moment and just say, you know, to Sophia, I texted her earlier today. A lot of us are texting her, you know, massive prayers to you and your family and everyone in the, you know, the Bahamas. They become Bahamian family to us. And we just want to, you know, just send out a shout out to you. But, you know, phenomenal leader. But this individual linked up with her, Haziq Ali, Tony Bowens, and Jamal Flono, and he literally leveled up with their trainings. Now he is now a proud business owner and has a credit score of 684. So he's just steps away from that 700 score. Again, he started in the low 400s. Okay. Now, first, just let me say that, you know, we've seen a lot. We've seen child support come off. We've seen repossessions. We've seen Chapter 7, 11, 13 bankruptcy, multiple student loans removed, just to name a few. So let's talk about Jamil Jordan from Brooklyn, New York. Now, he started Novae in 2014. He started a business. He got his queen involved, and he went from having a 523 credit score to now a 749 credit score. Now, we call her the credit shero, but she was able to use her budgeting skills to build not one, not two, not three, but 4 emergency funds. Now, let me just pause for a minute, talk about emergency funds. It's important. I can go all day right now and talk about emergency funds. It's important because right now we're in the middle of, you know, a disaster. Everybody's looking at Hurricane Dorian. There are so many families that aren't prepared for what's about to happen or prepared for the unknown. So emergency funds are very, very important, okay? Now, she was also able to pay off more than $10,000 in student loan debt. Not only that, Jamel and Kelly were also able to pay cash for a brand new vehicle, and now they're in the search of a new home because they now qualify for home ownership. So massive congratulations to the Jordans. So this next one, we have Chanel Footman from Indiana. Now, this chick's belief level is out of the world, okay? Let me tell you a funny story really quick. So we were having a leadership meeting one night, and it was when the Tesla program that we have here with Novae, yes, a Tesla program, get back to the person that referred you to this live, or on the call, and when it was released, her very first question was this. She was like, not to mock her, but she was like, I got these kids. So basically what she's saying was, do I have room for them? So she knew that that Tesla is hers, okay? So if that doesn't tell you anything about her belief level, then I don't know what else is going to tell you, okay? Now, she started with a 509 credit score and is now well on her way to the 700 club, and she has a score right now of 632. Now, get this. Last month, she was able to purchase a new 2018 Mitsubishi Outlander. But guess what? The Tesla's still coming, and I'm just going to say it's for her date nights, okay? So shout out to you, Chanel. So then we have Elle Boogie from Brooklyn, New York. Now, she is what I call the Phoenix. She always rises from the ashes, and she makes some power mommy moves. Now, she is a single mom with an autistic son, and see, her whole motive of joining Novae is because she wanted to make sure that her son and her mother had a better future. Now, when I say she's doing just that, she totally is. Now, she initially came in with a 495 credit score, and she's now at 652. Now, not only that, but she keeps constantly, every time I see her timeline, she's constantly posting that her student loan debt amount is decreasing with the tools that she's using here with Novae. Now, the last check-in that I've seen, she is down $5,527. So shout out to her. So let's talk about Juana Elizabeth. Now, this one was amazing because she posted her testimonial, and she's seen a 121 increase in less than 30 days. At first, she was like a month and a half, but then she was like, no, correction, less than 30 days. Now, let me go ahead and put a disclaimer out there. Everyone's results vary, but everyone in Novae gets results. And I'm going to say that again. Everyone's results vary, but everyone that joins Novae gets results, okay? So then we got William Gaddy. Now, he is a realtor from North Carolina. He came in with his faith very, very high, and it paid off. So last month, he was able to purchase a gorgeous, and I do mean gorgeous, silver Lexus coupe with red seats for his wife. His wife always wanted this car, and he was able to do it. Now, they were able to pull off the lot with a payment with the new Lexus lower than the payment for the one they already had. I think that's pretty awesome. And if you, really want to see this car is dope. I couldn't even find out what kind of car it was, but yo, the car is sexy, okay? So Tamar, she is a single mother from North Carolina as well. Well, she's from New York, but she resides in North Carolina. Now, not only did she hit the 700 club, but she was also able to get a 2015 Nissan Altima with their pretty little red bow for herself and her children after she made a big move across states, okay? I think that's pretty big. And, you know, it was a birthday present to herself, so major shout out to you, Tamar. Alicia Willis, this one is also phenomenal. Now, she reached out to a leader, and she wanted to be, Sophia, matter of fact, and she wanted to be approved for a new vehicle as well as own her own big rig. Now, I'm not big on the whole trucker terminology, so excuse me if I wasn't supposed to say big rig, but it was an 18-wheeler, okay? But in just 6 short months, she did it, y'all. She got her a white and silver Camaro. It's gorgeous as well. It's in a testimonial group. And she has the rig to match. So congratulations. Deandra Fleetwood. Now, she is a fearless, ambitious mother of 4. Now, her story is cute and encouraging and powerful because, you know, she went through a little slip up. And see, here at Novae, we're family. And we were all encouraging her that it's all right. You know, it's going to be okay. We were seeing her post. We were there for her. And then all of a sudden, she posted. And one day during her adversity with her vehicle, and because she knew she had been using the Novae Money Services, she headed to the car lot and she drove off. Well, she drove, you know, she went to look at a new car, but she drove off with a new one. Is that not big? Like, God always shows up on time. And I just love the Novae family because, again, we're always there for each other. Okay? So shout out to her. So you're probably asking, okay, that's cool and all, but did anyone ever reach the 800 Club? Yes, we have quite a few, and we have one person is actually inches away from the 800 Club, and that is Pam Delisle. Now, she's from New York. I'm sorry, girl, if I pronounced your last name wrong. I tried to practice. I love you bunches. The credit queen, I love you bunches. But she's from New York. Now, she came in with a 640 credit score, and she is now sitting at 750. So she is right there at the tip. Now, she has learned how to pay down debts and due to the long history of her credit. Now, she has great habits now. She has cards with lines of $20,000. And let me tell you, she is one smart cookie. She is a true boss babe because she knows to only use 30% of them. And shout out to her. Now, we have a few people that are well over the 800s. So I'm going to give a huge shout out to Mr. Anthony Bates. You have got to hear his story. I can go on and on about his story. And we also have Miss Kiamber Bond. Now, she is a debt slayer. She is a cash flow queen, and her credit score is in the mid 800s. I don't even know if you can get a 900 credit score, but if you could, she's gonna be the one. All right, so now that we're talking about these big scores, let's talk about something else very, very, very important. Let's talk about business funding. Yes, business funding works as well. And yes, we've seen people get approved for business funding. So I just want to take a moment and say a huge congratulations to both Martell Williams and Kafrida Griffin, who were both approved for business funding. I'm pretty sure if you inbox them, they would tell you anything you wanted to know about it, but huge congratulations to y'all, okay? Now, to wrap up this call and get y'all out of here, again, there are so many more testimonies, but before we go, let's talk about the main reason that a lot of you are probably on the line or on the live tonight. Now, a lot of you are probably here because you want the home, you want the house, you want the deed. Like, that's probably why you're here. You want to know, has Novae turned anyone in to homeowners? Yes, we have, because here at Novae, we have a mission to go well beyond 100 homeowners, but we're saying 100 homeowners for now, but we're well on the way with that one. And here are just a few of those individuals, okay? So let's throw some hearts, some emojis in the comments, because this is big, y'all, for the new homeowners that have been announced that have come out of Novae. Now, yes, these people have gotten the deed. They went through the ups and downs. They went through the anxiety attacks. They went through the disappointments because it already got sold and they got to look at another house. But guess what? At the end of the day, they were smiling on signing day. So Miss Lizbeth Fernandez. Now, let me just read, quote unquote, her story. Now, 2019 has been exceptional to me. I bought a house. I paid my car off. I went on an international business trip to the Bahamas, paid for by Novae with my love. And I ate dinner with the CEO, CMO, and Vice President of Sales. My clients are happy and seeing results, all because last year on June 16, 2018, I made a decision to join Novae Money. I have been able to learn so much along the way. I've been able to help my mother, my hubby, siblings, my in-laws, coworkers, and so forth and so on, improve their credit scores and get them on the road to financial freedom. This company has changed her mindset, y'all, and everything that she knows is deeper than credit repair. I had to read that, quote unquote. She said this is her passion and her lifestyle. I had to read that one because it was heavy. And she's telling the honest to God truth. So Miss Elizabeth, and get what, y'all, guess what? She's only 20 years old and a homeowner. So major, major, major shout out to you. So next, we have Mr. Jamal Flono and Miss Shalonda Lee. Now, I want to take this time to say congratulations to you both. Now, Jamal and his wife-to-be, Shalonda, have purchased a gorgeous home. Now, it is 2,700 square feet, 4 bedrooms, and 2.5 baths. So again, congratulations to this new couple for their home ownership goal. Now, let's also shout out Terrell Simmons and April Simmons of Kentucky. Now, they are slaying it. They have multiple testimonies from people that they made homeowners, so many that I couldn't cover it all on tonight's call. So major shout out to the Simmons because they've helped, again, numerous clients become homeowners. And lastly, I want to give a huge shout out to Daryl Smith for helping Mr. Carl Hutton get approved for a second home. Now, he said that his credit score has been in the low 500s for a while. And now he's sitting at 726. He's almost to the 800 club, y'all. So look, Are these testimonies not amazing? Can you not tell just by what I'm already saying that, you know, Novae money works? It has to make you feel good. It has to give you some type of hope of what's possible for you because you're hearing these testimonials, okay? Now, see if you notice, I didn't tell my story, but listen, I have the privilege, not even the privilege, I'm humbled to be on the line. I don't like the word privilege. Let me just say that I'm humbled to be on the line tonight and sharing these wins with you because see, in 2014, I was losing bad, okay? I was a single mother, I was homeless, and I had 3 boys. I had little hope. I literally was $1 and a dream away from a breakthrough. Novae was that breakthrough for me. Now, I am now a college graduate. I'm married to the love of my life, who is also a leader here with Novae, and I am a 2-time homeowner. Sometimes when you get that first home, things happen. But luckily with Novae, we qualified for a second home. And I can, you know, just be transparent and say that because it's the truth. I'm a business owner, not of 1 business, but of 2. So listen to me. It is totally possible because if you fast forward to now, I never thought that I would be where I am right now. And to God be the glory, I am. Now I know that my Infiniti QX80, it's my background on my computer, it's, you know, my background on my phone, it's on the way. My business fleet is on the way. My dream kitchen's on the way. My dream venue's on the way. My boys' college funding's the college funds paid in full is on the way. The legacy is on the way because Novae has already, proved to me how drastically my life can change in a short amount of time. Now, people aren't just getting cars and houses or items deleted off their reports. People are walking away from jobs. People are creating legacies. They're working from home and they're creating multiple streams of income. They are securing a piece of their family's future that may not have been possible otherwise. Okay, so again, like Ms. Fernandez says, it's bigger than credit. And I want to encourage you to let Novae be a solution for you today. We have 2 choices. You can come in as a customer, or you can come in and win and get enrolled to share testimonials just like these and create a legacy while doing it. Now I want you to get back to whoever got you on the line tonight or on the live, and they can give you more details about how to get started. Now, to everyone that is being affected or has been affected by Hurricane Dorian, here at Novae, we wish you safety and restoration. And I want to thank everyone, and we wish you the best in all of your endeavors. And we can't wait to hear your testimony. Thank you, everybody, and good night.